What's up, Scouters? So the K-pop world is currently focused onto this right now, the divorce between An Jaehyun and Goo Hyesun. So the couple maintained about 3 years of marriage and was often labeled one of the best couples in the industry. So this sudden news of their divorce comes to many as a shock. But what shocked me more was that this situation was very confusing, so much so that the more research I did, the more confused I got. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you watching this video right now probably felt the same way while you were looking into the situation. So without further ado, let's get into it. So how did this start? So the news of their divorce becomes public with this post on Goo Hyesun's Instagram. The post can be translated to, "My husband who had a change in his heart after a relationship burnout wants a divorce, but I want to protect my family." And in parentheses, "There's going to be an article published next week on my husband's side of the story. I tell you, they are not true." So basically, Goo Hyesun went ahead and made it public that they were going through a divorce first because she believed that if she waited, the public was going to be swayed with the one-sided article. And then she posted on her Instagram the following messages she had with her husband. A summary of these text messages would be that Goo Hyesun wants An Jaehyun to apologize to her mother and explain the situation to her. To which An Jaehyun responds that he will make sure he calls her for now and go meet her after the situation has been settled. But the overall feeling I get from reading this conversation is that Goo Hyesun is using very emotional words while An Jaehyun remains rather calm. And no, that's not to say that the calm side is always right and the emotional side is always wrong. But I'm just telling you what I feel from reading these text messages so that you guys can understand the feeling of this conversation like I do. Anyways, I don't know what An Jaehyun promised Goo Hyesun's mother before they got married, but Goo Hyesun is basically telling An Jaehyun to go apologize to her face to face for not being able to keep the marriage in one piece. Then she posts another screenshot of their text message, but this time not with her husband's text messages or anything, but just a long message that she sent, which basically states that she read the KakaoTalk messages An Jaehyun and the CEO of their entertainment label were having, basically gossiping about Goo Hyesun, which seems to be another reason for their divorce. And of course, if this is found out to be true, that's pretty savage that An Jaehyun gossiped about his own wife with the CEO of their entertainment label. But of course, right now we don't know for sure what has led these two people to gossip about Goo Hyesun, or we don't know how An Jaehyun replied to this text message. So at the moment, it's really hard to form any opinions on this matter. At the bottom of the text message, she also says this: "I'm not going to have work if I leave the company, so please give me the money for our house in Yongin and let's finalize everything with our lawyers." So as you guys can tell from the text messages, the divorce hasn't been finalized yet. They're still working with their lawyers, they're still working with documents, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. And as much as Goo Hyesun continues to claim that she wants to protect her family and stay married, the issue has already been made public. So at this point, I don't think the situation is just going to magically turn around for them. And I think eventually they will carry on with their divorce. But of course, just remember that all the information available to us right now is from Goo Hyesun's side of the story, as An Jaehyun has made zero public statements on this matter. Instead of a public statement though, what you will find when you go to An Jaehyun's Instagram are a lot of hatred comments. For example, "Is your mom important but not Goo Hyesun's mom? Lols. You think you're so great because you earned some money, huh? And of course, if you think this is just from the KNets, you're completely wrong. Remember, God will punish your evil attitudes now. Your success now cannot be separated from the woman you are hurting now. God does not sleep to see and reply to your behavior." What I think is that their choice to get a divorce is completely their business and none of mine or none of yours. And don't get me wrong, I was a fan of Goo Hyesun since her Boys Over Flower days and An Jaehyun from the variety show 신서유기. But I am not bothered at all by the fact that they are getting a divorce, and it does not change the perspective I have on these two celebrities. But unlike the recent divorce of the Song Song couple, the divorce news of An Jaehyun and Goo Hyesun seems to be getting out of control with these keyboard warriors playing along the Instagram game. Especially because the celebrity they support, Goo Hyesun, continues to mention that she wants to protect her family and stay married, but these keyboard warriors who call themselves fans are not helping her do that at all. And I mean, I just hope that both of these celebrities can carry on with their careers after all this nonsense is over. In the meanwhile, if you found this interesting or I answer some of your questions, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more K-pop news and interesting information on Korea. Until then guys, see you next time.